In 2021, the Columbia Journalism Review began examining mainstream media's coverage of former U.S. President Donald J. Trump and what became known in media circles as Russiagate. Kyle Pope, editor-in-chief and publisher of the review, describes it as an examination of American media's coverage of Trump and Russia in granular detail, knowing the results will be debated, and as Kyle put it, maybe even used as ammunition in the ongoing media war being waged in the country. He summarized the result as an encyclopedic look at one of the most consequential moments in American media history. Jeff Gerth, a Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative reporter, formerly with the New York Times, conducted dozens of interviews with people considered to be at the epicenter of the Russiagate story, including editors, reporters, Trump himself, and others in his circle. The review is presented in 4 parts and represents a retrospective look from an objective perspective after a thorough investigation of factual events and what actually took place. On June 3, 2020, the New York Times published an op-ed by Senator Tom Cotton, who wrote about the rioting, anarchy, and widespread violence in American cities that resulted in murders and the destruction of businesses and personal property by protesters. In response to that op-ed, Wesley Lowery, a Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter, formerly with The Washington Post, tweeted, "American View from Nowhere, Objectivity, Obsessed. Both sides journalism is a failed experiment. We need to rebuild our industry as one that operates from a place of moral clarity." In response to Lowery's tweet, New York Times reporter Ben Smith stated, "That argument is gathering momentum in key American newsrooms. At the Times, staff members are pressing for changes beyond the opinion section. Perhaps they have forgotten that ethical journalism is not biased journalism based on personal opinions. Journalism is the objective gathering of all the facts and factually reporting them. It has nothing to do with a journalist's personal opinions about morality or righting great wrongs. Rioting is irrational, and murder is immoral. To present such activity in any other way than what it actually is, reporting requires objectivity in order to be neutral because facts and reality are what comprise truth. Often, truth comes with retrospective after sifting through biased opinions, disinformation, and the lack of objective reporting. Because of journalists' own ideologies and emotional involvement, especially when reporting on the scene news. Common sense is also required, but common isn't so common anymore. We invite you to join Justapedia, where you will be welcomed in a friendly and collegial environment. The volunteer editors on Justapedia share the goals and mission of the Justapedia Foundation, and are happy to sift through biased sources in order to publish true knowledge and preserve the true and factual accounts of history, not as seen through the eyes of biased journalistic opinion that is being irrationally presented as moral clarity. Help us in creating the definitive encyclopedia, the kind of reference work that history itself requires because of its dedication to preserving historic events in an unbiased, neutral light afforded by hindsight. We not only have the biased Wikipedia articles that you can edit from an objective and neutral point of view, and a collegial environment to work in. Our goal is to eliminate the systemic biases that now plague mainstream and Wikipedia. Justapedia's primary mission is to include all substantial views from an objective and neutral point of view. We let our readers make their own decisions. We don't try to do it for them.